Hello guys, and welcome back to another Mesozoica update. So before this episode begins, I want to let you guys know I am starting a new series, my Stellaris Let's Play. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget about Prison Architect. That's going to be continuing on. But I want to make a quick episode today, continuing the new creature that Mesozoica is adding, but it isn't going to reveal until the release. Now, they've released two more images, and one is a sail which appears to have some like neon glow-in-the-dark red and orange. Now, this is the only photo that I believe doesn't really fit in with the other two. So what I believe is that this is not one creature, but three creatures, and that potentially these could be either fictional or they are new and they're just being hyped for the game. These might just be like, to elaborate on that, I mean that they might just be creatures that are being added to the game by the Kickstarter donators, or they could be like creatures that don't exist and will never exist, that are just being put in game for some sort of thrill factor, I guess. I highly doubt, however, that they're hybrids. They've never really talked about that, and when they do, they said that they won't do it. So, I don't believe that this is, obviously, a hybrid. Now, this was the original photo, and this is the actual head of the creature, if it's the same creature. And it looks like it has a horn, and then this is like a dome-plated skull. Now, this one could lead into this one. I'm not going to lie about that. However, I highly doubt that this one will fit in with this one, because even if you look at the colors, these colors are pretty much the same, with like the red coloration is pretty much the same. This is a sail that has neon yellow, orange, and some red. And that does not fit in with this, because these are pretty, straightforward colors. So I believe that this could either be 2 or 3 new creatures that are being added to Mesozoica, and like I said, they could potentially be Kickstarter backer added, or they could just be fictional. There was a comment on one of the Mesozoica posts that says these might be fictional, fictional, obviously. But so obviously credit where it's due. That is a possible theory out there. However, I don't think it's likely. Chances are these are just dinosaurs that are being hyped up for the game, as like a surprise for when we finally load up the game. And this one might be like a new skin, or a slightly different variation of like a Spinosaurus. Like, for example, this one could be like one that got injured. I don't know. Or it could be a defect. That's another thing. It might be that there's certain DNA that you get in the game that results in your creatures being defected. You got that in, I don't believe you had that in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, but I know there's games out there where you, I don't know, like a zoo type game, I don't know, I'm sure there's one out there, but basically there's Reptile Breeder game. It's a small, I think it's an indie game, just on the browser, pretty basic idea. And there's like the closest thing I can come to is like an inbreeding calculator for like chances of genetic disorders, that sort of thing. And that's the closest thing I can think of when I say like you might get creatures that don't form right or just die. So once again, leave in the comments below what you think this might be and what do you think they're going for here. And that's it for today's episode, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It lets me know that you like what I'm doing. Obviously, go and check out the Stellaris video. I'll have a link to that in the description. It will be uploaded before this episode. So, as soon as you're done with this, or maybe as soon as you're done with the Stellaris video, come and watch this. That makes no sense. But if you finished watching this video and you haven't watched that video, go back to my channel, click videos, and watch it. Or you can just click on the link. And that's it for today's episode. So, once again, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.